has become the story. His lawyer calls it the Julian Assange factor. The WikiLeaks founder is embroiled in a court case with Sweden, which wants him extradited for questioning about sex crimes. The media seems to follow his every move, hang on his every word. His high-profile supporters believe the trial is meant to silence him.
I suspect that what's on trial here is not his alleged sexual misconduct, but freedom of information itself. This is about censorship and intimidation.
They say because WikiLeaks exposed corruption, war crimes, and torture, WikiLeaks is a threat, and not only to governments.
It's doing the job which mainstream journalists refuse to do.
They hold him up as a hero for exposing the truth.
And for that alone, we should be grateful to WikiLeaks and Julian Assange.
Journalist David Leigh is with the British newspaper The Guardian and has worked alongside Assange. He says Assange came to them.
WikiLeaks had to partner with the mainstream media, with The Guardian and with the New York Times, with Spiegel in Germany, because we're the only ones who could make sense of the material and handle it in a responsible fashion.
Assange is no longer working with those papers. He has accused journalists of manipulating or distorting his story and what WikiLeaks is about. So he is going directly to the people himself, online.
Throughout this series of roundtables, we'll be responding to your questions from around the world. This is not just a press conference. This is a people's conference.
Leigh says Assange has never really been good with people and that his troubles are of his own making.
I think he does bring it all upon himself, yes. He picks fights with people and he's difficult to deal with, and in a way, you know, he's got the personality like a classic computer hacker. They're not very good with people.
Assange has been controversial since he appeared as the face of WikiLeaks. He claims the site has thousands of supporters, but many say he is the linchpin of the organization. In court, his lawyers have argued he would not get a fair trial in Sweden and that the investigation was flawed. Assange was frustrated by the proceedings.
We have not been able to present my side of the story. I have never been able to present my side of the story.
Extradition hearings in Britain do not traditionally assess the merits of a case against the accused. Extradition lawyer Julian Knowles says Assange's lawyers always faced an uphill battle.
The defence has limited room for manoeuvre. The trial judge isn't concerned about the truth of the allegation. That's for trial. So for those reasons, I think it's likely that Assange will be extradited.
No matter how the judge rules, an appeal is expected, and the extradition process could take up to a year. The Julian Assange factor will likely ensure he remains in the public eye. Jennifer Glass for VOA News, London.